All right, guys, so we're going to talk about Cobra Kai, the karate history, the martial arts. Now, when we talk about karate, I like to quote karate as the base layer, where a car terminology of a car versus a supercar, a muscle car, and everything else. Although I do think it's a little disrespectful when you call it karate to the Japanese culture, because that's where it's now based and everything. However, what happened with World War II and World War and the Great World War and everything, as they like to call it. Um, Obviously, it wasn't that great, but with what happened with Korea and China and what Japan did to them. So, with that being said, it's a little disrespectful with the culture, but the karate in Miyagi-Do is not karate. The karate in Karate Kid 2010 is not karate. It's kung fu. We're going to use that as a base layer as well. And Miyagi-Do karate is not karate. Cobra Kai karate is not karate. It's actually the Korean thing. But with that being said, I hope I don't butcher some of these names from Chinese martial arts and everything else. So, karate was born in Okinawa, but its roots come from the Chinese martial arts, with the primary inspirations for Miyagi-Do of Goshu Ruo and Shido Rujo being heavily tied to southern arts like White Crane, Kung Fu, and other karate styles like Shorin Ruju, coming from northern arts like Shalon or Shorin, equaling Shalon, probably what Sensei Wolf practiced and stuff. In fact, karate's original name was Tadi, or Chinese hand. Japan invaded Okinawa, which Chosen mentioned in season 3 when training with Daniel, and Okinawa masters eventually changed the name to karate, or empty hand, as spread it to the mainland where it evolved to karate as we know today. Shinpo Miyagi Sensei learned martial arts in China and brought it to Okinawa in the 1600s in the Miyagi verse. In real life, though, Okinawas had been learning from China all that time, if not even earlier. The real life founder of Goshu Roshu, Chogun Miyagi, who Mr. Miyagi is named after. And if we go into Karate Kid legends of how the two families share a history of Kung Fu and Miyagi Karate, two branches, same tree. And so that's kind of like where a lot of people will say where the martial art comes from. So this is part one, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I'm sorry if I butchered some of the names. I'm not a good pronunciation from the Chinese culture. But with that being said, or Chinese to English translation. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next part. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let me know your thoughts on Cobra Kai's martial arts.